Guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Leslie. It is currently 9:43, Monday, January 20th, 2020. And I have been very active on YouTube. I've posted 2 videos in the past week, or 3 videos in the past week. Yeah. And week and a half. So I decided I'm going to try my hardest to really focus on YouTube and try to stick to the plan because it's fun putting out content for my friends and family to see. So I decided, since we have people that view our videos are friends and family, I wanted to do our first sit down. And it's kind of a serious one because we're getting to the age and point in our life and the point in the year that we really have to do some like adult things and have adult conversations from here on out. Like, we don't have time to play around anymore, and life is quickly catching up to us, so we have to really focus and be aware of our surroundings, be aware of the people we put around ourselves, and be aware of, the future. So not just today or tomorrow, but in the week or next month or the next 2 months. We have to be very careful in how we spend money, spend our time, and how we spend time together, because it's going to be rough. Getting into today's video, I have a few things written down that I want to just talk about. It won't be a long video because if anything needs to be touched upon, I will do like a separate video on that later down the road. Getting into the video, what we've been up to. So because a lot of my family doesn't get to see me that often, and I don't talk to them very often, this is a little catch up on them, or friends that aren't close to me or Nick, as we have been getting downstairs ready for when we move down here. If you don't know, I'm going to link the apartment tour furnished and apartment tour like unfurnished. I'll link them down below because they are, like, we do have videos, so if you haven't watched those, go watch those. They're very helpful when we talk about downstairs, or if you're like, where are you at, you would know because you've watched our videos. But we've gotten it has come so far. It has come so far from the video I had just put out a week ago or so. We're constantly getting stuff for down here. Not even brand new stuff. Like, friends and family will give us stuff because they're like, hey, I know Leslie's doing this. We want to give it to her. We're very proud of downstairs. This is all of us. We have done every last bit of this ourselves, and I think that's why it means so much, is because this is our hard-earned money going into it. I've also been going to school. As everybody knows, I'm still in school. I graduate in May. So I'm in school from 8:15 to 11:50 every day, but Friday. Also, me and Nick work, I guess you could say full-time. I know Nick works full-time, but I don't hit that 40-hour full-time. But I work literally every day. I have 2 days off, so it's not really part-time, but I guess you could say it's part-time because I am in school. He works at Pi 5, and I'm working at the McDonough Charlie's doing to-goes, so there you go. And we'll get into furtherness stuff in a minute. We'll have a whole separate video on this coming up here probably within a week or so, because we are doing something tomorrow that really gets the ball moving. It's very emotional. It's very personal, but it's also something that me and him both see is best for us. So tomorrow we go and we get the ball rolling with that. We've also been doing a lot of adulting stuff. Like I said, for downstairs, we have worked and put our money into furnishing this, keeping up with like things down here, such as, buying dog food for our 3 dogs, buying, like toilet paper, soap, paper towels. For the main part, we buy everything for ourselves. We're not really here enough to eat. Like I said, I go to school in the mornings, and then normally I work right after school or later that afternoon, as well as Nick will work in the morning or the afternoon. Sometimes we completely miss each other, or we're leaving at the same time. So next topic I want to get into is the plans for this coming year. Like I said, it is January 20th, so the year has just begun. It's only a month in, so we have a lot of time before this year is over. Like I was saying just a second ago, tomorrow we go somewhere and get the ball rolling. That is, we're going to a Air Force recruiter tomorrow. For anyone who doesn't already know this, Nick last year took the ASVAB and scored a 72 on it. The average score, I'll put it right here, he got a 72 or something like that, which is very high. So going into the military he'll get a very good pay with that because of his score. And it can become a career that he takes and finishes. He can retire doing that, and, will be taken care of as a couple, as our future kids will. And that's just something we have taken probably almost a year to think about, or 6 months, 10 months or something, I don't know. And we have decided that is what we're going to do. That is what he's going to do. It's not me pressuring him. It wasn't my idea. But I support it because that's what I'm here for, is to support it. So I won't get too far into that because, like I said, I do have another video coming out later down the road to really get into that deeply. Second, my graduation. I graduate in May, like I just said a few minutes ago. To get there, graduate successfully. There's that. My 18th birthday. For those who don't already know, my birthday is June 11th. I will be 18, and I plan on going on a vacation because A, I haven't been on a vacation in a very long time, and B, it'll be my first vacation as an adult. As an 18-year-old, I'll be able to go for how long I want, or how long I can afford, and go and just enjoy it with, friends and stuff. One of my best friends you saw in my last video, Sarah, her birthday is June 30th, almost exactly to the minute. We are 19 days apart. So we are gonna go, hopefully. I'm not gonna promise this because, like I said, Nick's planning to go into the military sometime, so that might push back or adjust some things. But going to Florida for a week, or at the beach for a week, one of the weeks in between our birthdays. Traveling, me and Nick want to do traveling so bad, even if it's just going to every single state, or going outside of the country, because Nick has never been. I have been a very long time ago, almost 9 years ago. It's amazing to see somewhere that you're not familiar with, that you're not used to, that doesn't look like your surroundings. It's very cool and very beautiful. And that's that. Also, a topic I am not getting into in this video because it's going to raise eyebrows. It's probably going to make some people upset, or they're going to have a very strong opinion, at least for those in my family. So I'm not going to touch on that quite yet. But if you're wondering what it is, stay tuned for the next few videos coming out, because I might touch on it later down the line. Moving on to the next topic, why we don't post so often. So like I said, me and Nick work pretty much full time, That's very time consuming, obviously full time. I'm going to school, so if I go to school and then go straight to work, by the end of the day I'm tired, I'm exhausted because I'm not a morning person, so waking up at 7:30 or 7:45, whatever, does not suit well with me. So it's just easier if we just film on a day we have off, or I have time to film. Like, I had work this morning, so I have time to film this tonight, but Nick has worked all day, so that's why he's not in this, as well as he works full time. He does hit the 40 hours every week, or 35 hours. So that's why he's not in a lot of these videos, and he's a little bit shy, so it's okay. Also, we need some us time, so where we're just goofy and playing around, or watching TV, or playing a game, or going out and getting something to eat, or, you know, doing whatever we do. In between the work and school is more important than us putting out a video. If you hear any growling or wrestling, my dogs are playing. Of course, they want to play when I'm sitting down to do this video. So also, the motivation has to be high. We have to have motivation to put out a video, or at least I have to be motivated to put out a video and edit the video. It's not really the filming part that's hard, it's the editing. It takes up so much time, it's ridiculous. Also, I wanted to touch on why we post, because some people might judge us because we have 20 subscribers. It's our friends and family. We post because it's fun. It's fun to look back and see, that's funny, or for our friends to see them be in a video, Who Knows Who Best video, which is linked down below in the description. They like seeing themselves in videos for other people to see. It's fun. Also, it's a good way for us to look back when we have children, or us to look back next month and be like, oh, you know, that happened. Or when we're sad and upset, we can go back and look at the happy times that we were lucky enough to film on camera, catch on camera and everything. And that's just, you know, why we post. We post for our friends and family. We don't post for really anybody else but our friends and family. So if there's anyone out there watching that isn't our friends or family, thank you. But that wraps up today's video. I just wanted to touch base with a few of these important things that have happened, or that are happening, going to happen within the next 6 months, I guess. And like I said, I will most definitely touch base with these again further down the road in their own little separate videos, when I most definitely have the information that I want to put out there, because I don't want too much information out, but I also want to have enough so that friends and family can understand what I'm saying, because I might not be able to say it to you, but through a video I can sit down and plan exactly how I want to say it, so I can say it to you. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you give it a like and subscribe to our video, and we'll see you